So in the past couple of days, I did record a lot of videos. For my channel especially, I did record like 4 videos and 3 videos for my Telegram channel, just like, blogs or something like this. But for some reason, I was motivated to do them. I was super motivated to record like 4 videos in just 2 days. Like imagine doing that much work. And for some reason today, when I sit there and I wanted to record a video about motivational styles that I said I'm gonna record, everything just broke. Everything feels super hard for me, and I just not gonna do this for some reason. It's just I was feeling tired. I was feeling overwhelmed. And this is the feeling that actually ruins the whole past 2 years because I wasn't focusing on the right thing in the past. In the past, I really thought that it's just a problem of motivation. Whenever you feel tired or whenever you feel like you don't want to do something, it feels like you have no motivation towards doing it. And it feels like you need to actually push that motivation and just, force yourself to do it and just do something else to just, force the motivation. But actually, it's not. In the past, I really was procrastinating and I was feeling overwhelmed by the idea of creating video games. Why? Because it was super important to me. It was because of it was super important to me. I really didn't allow myself to make any mistakes about it. I just really wanted to create the best game I can ever do in the first time in my life. And it was terrible idea. I never record any videos in the past, and I never record like any video games. I never did any video games in the past, and I just forced myself to do it. Just imagine how dumb it would be. Just for some reason, it was logical for me in the past because the more important something is, the easier it is for you to just start doing it because you are more motivated because of it. But if it's like important even more, if it's like important too much, you get overwhelmed by the idea, isn't it? Like, especially in the exams. If exams are important and you have a year like before, like, actually preparing yourself for these exams, it would be actually a lot more easier for you to just start there and not being overwhelmed at all. Just start on a daily basis, just learn something for like a couple of minutes and then slowly build up some momentum and just do the work. But because of my own like idiocy, I was procrastinating. I was feeling tired by the idea of learning math for exam, just preparing myself. And right when only 2 weeks left, I started cram. I started really, really preparing myself. I really just started to getting overwhelmed by the idea that I need to prepare myself and that there is no other option. I mean, there is like the importance pitfall, I would say. And if something is important for you, your motivation will rise and rise and rise up until something hit the critical point when something is now you're just feeling too overwhelmed, and the motivation will just lower and lower and lower up until you have some external stressor or external like something that would push yourself to do this. So that's when motivation just do become something like this, just a straight line, and you would be completely motivated towards doing something. But it's just a terrible idea to do it. So instead, I just realized that in order to actually stop being overwhelmed and just do the job that I said I'm gonna do, is the words that I said in my first video in this year, which is like my new strategy. And the words are, I need to lower my standards. I said to myself that I'm not going to record videos with the script. And that's when actually I did a lot of projects. I did 7 videos in just 2 days. And it feels so good to me. It feels so good. I mean, I was destroying it. Imagine like making progress in 2 days and having so many videos. It just feels super good. But today I decided to, prepare myself to edit a little bit better and to, script this video. And that's when everything just destroyed. I said to myself that I'm gonna script. And the scripting is just a pain in the ass for me. I hated it. I hate so much of it because in the past, whenever I was actually recording something, whenever I was trying to, force myself to do this, or whenever I was trying to force myself to script it, I was scripting like a word by word script, which is great. Don't get me wrong. It's just super cool if you want to create like short form videos and just want to record like for voiceovers for B rolls. That's perfect. But if you're recording videos and you have like full script for a video that you're like directly talking to camera, you cannot read the script. That's why it's the pain in the ass. And because of the fact that in the past I was super overwhelmed by the idea of like recording the video for a couple of seconds and then just completely forgot what I need to say, just checking, yeah, that's what I need to say, and then talking back again, and then again forgetting. It was super, super, super overwhelming. I was tired as fuck. So today I just decided to do an outline, and it was still so tiresome. Why? Well, my brain probably remembered that scripting is just a pain in the ass, so don't try to script. And I scripted. That's why just a little bit like harder for me. It was super demotivating to just work on the video about the motivational styles. And I just wrote down three lines of words. Like here it is. Like motivational style, success, and pitfalls of them. That's pretty much it. And it was super hard for me to just continue doing it only because of the fact that it was just, I was feeling overwhelmed by the idea that I need to record now a long, long ass videos. I was tired. But now, as you can see, I'm recording another videos. Why? Well, because while recording this video, I'm not actually prepared myself at all. The only thing I did is to indeed write an outline, but only in a notebook. Like this outline that you see here is just for like I wrote down in the Notion, which is the app that I mostly use to script something and to simply manage my ideas. And it's just maybe my brain just completely remembered that it's just hard for me to to read the idea from there and now just don't even try to go to Notion. So this video that you're watching right now, I just wrote down two outlines and just two ideas, like feeling overwhelmed, and I wrote down in this notebook, and that's pretty much it. So yep, what we're gonna do now indeed is lower my standards. Don't try to do something. Great idea by Jordan Peterson. If you cannot do something right now, don't bother with it, move on to something else, and that will be even greater for you to do. Because right now, to record a video, I don't actually need to script it. I don't need this little like lighting, ring light. I don't need this microphone to record myself. The only thing I need is just my camera, and I need to talk towards it. But because of the fact that in the past I did actually record on a daily basis for like 5-minute long videos, I didn't post it anywhere and just record it for myself. I kind of get used to talking to a camera, and it's now natural for me to just record something in it. Well, yeah, I guess sometimes you need to actually force yourself to do bare minimum steps, but not too much. So in the next video or in the next my projects, I'm gonna try to lower my standards as low as possible in order to actually do something. If you don't feel like you can do this, you can accomplish it, try to lower the things that you do. For example, yesterday I said daily action is to watch 10 videos about game dev. That was a dumb idea because 10 videos is just too much. It will take me so long to actually do it, and that will be so overwhelming for me to just watch them. So instead, I'm gonna watch only 2 videos, and that's it. I mean, I'm gonna just watch it. I didn't say that I'm gonna do something else with it. I just need to watch it, and I'm gonna work for my game 15 minutes. It is too much for me right now, especially after like this scripting, like being overwhelmed by the script. I feel tired right now, so I guess I'll actually lower this in like 5 minutes or so. Learn 3 Japanese words feels overwhelming. I'm gonna do 2, I'm gonna do 1 or something like this. So yeah, as you can see, your mental situation, your emotional state right now does affect your productivity, and don't try to actually be overwhelmed. I mean, avoid being overwhelmed as much as possible. This is the worst kind of problem you can have. At least for me. In the past 2 years, that was the only problem that I had. And now I kind of realize how I work. Kind of. I still need to learn a lot about myself, but this is the thing that I've learned. This is the thing that worked for me, which is to simply lower my standards and don't try to bother with something that is hard. And that's pretty much it. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.